Hey guys, my name's Beckett. Welcome to the channel. We're going to be hopping in Division 2 again, and I'm going to be showing you how to find the best vendor in the game. And coincidentally, she's also a secret vendor, and we got to do a couple steps before we can locate her and buy her goods. And she's only around for a limited time, about 36 hours, but we're going to show you how to do everything and get you to the right place. Alright, to get to Cassie Mendoza and get her sweet goods, we need to find the Snitch, aka Jared Nash, and he's randomly about the map in different places, but he always has the same spawn location, so he'll always be in the same places, but he's just going to be in different places. There's different maps and stuff you can find throughout the internet and online through Reddit and stuff like that, but they really don't help. There's a few spots where we can always find them, and I'm going to show you how to do that. The best spots where I always find them, I went through about 50, 60 different locations where I've seen online where people, he's always here. No, he's never here, and the map doesn't help. They said that there'll be activities throughout the map and it will disappear when you get close to him, but it's not that easy because you can only see the question marks above his head when you're like 20, 30 feet away from him. But we're going to find him, and it's not going to be that hard. And the trickiest part is going to be to complete his bounty that he drops. So let's get started and show you where he's at, guys. All right, guys. First place we're going to stop by and try to find the Snitch at is at the Truman Safe House. It's in Foggy Bottom, and we're going to be looking for him right next to a little lockbox directly across the street, directly to the west. You can see right where I marked it. So if you have not unlocked that or have not found it yet in the world, it's not going to show up. So just click on the map there and just start walking there. It's really easy to find. There'll be a couple trucks around the area, as you'll see. All right, once you run up the hill, it'll be right on our left. You'll see the lockbox, and you can just usually shoot up the fence. I usually come here first every time because it's new day, refresh, get free loot. Maybe I get something, but usually never get anything else. And Jared Nash, or the Snitch, he'll be right behind there, right behind this truck. As you can see, you got to be really close to see him, guys. He won't even pop up unless you're like 20 feet away from him. And there he is. Luckily, we got him right when we headed to the Truman house, and we're going to accept his bounty. Once you complete that bounty, we'll be able to find Cassie, but I'm going to go into more detail in a sec. We're going to go into a couple other locations. Okay, the next location is going to be the Lincoln Memorial, and we're going to just fast travel straight to that spawn point. And as soon as we get there, we're just going to turn around, and we're just going to start running down, heading towards the Washington Monument. Just heading down there, we're going to hug the right side. We're going to see like a little forest, a group of trees, and we're just going to keep running. Usually he's not here, but every once in a while he will be. One thing to note is if he's in combat or there's any like fighting NPCs fighting with each other around the map, we're not going to be able to find him. But today he was here. Usually when there's nobody here, he'll always be here. But if there's just one NPC, just one dude hanging out, he gets skittish and he runs away. I think it's just part of it. If there's any combat, he just won't spawn in. I don't know why it is, but let's move on to the next spot. All right, our third spot is going to be over in DZ East. We're not going to actually go in the DZ. We're just going to go to the checkpoint, and the checkpoint is called Charlie Checkpoint. It's the northernmost one up top. You'll be able to find it, and we're just going to leave and head out the door, and we're just going to start heading directly to our right, and you're going to see some ladders up on the side of the building. Yep, right up there, and we're going to climb up. And he's going to be up inside these office buildings. Usually would probably be able to see him right now if he was there, but I don't think he is there this time. So hopefully he's there next time, but I usually don't find him here, but every once in a while you get lucky, and it's a really close spot. All right, guys, we are on the final spot, and this is probably the best spot to find the Snitch any time of the week. If you come here Tuesday, right when the servers reset, I almost find him here every single time. Sometimes I'll just log out and come back to this spot, and it's really easy to find him. So we are heading to 1040 Safe House, and we are going to be going out the southeast exit today, and it's really hard to miss. This guy's really easy to find and almost there probably 90% of the time. I'd say 9 out of 10 times I come to look for him, he is here. So I would always check here. I just like to check the Truman house just because, you know, there's always loot. So we're just going to head out of the southeast exit and just run straight ahead, going down this windy little path, and we're going to end up taking our left I ended up taking a little detour because I had tunnel vision and I can't stay on track at all. So we'll head back, but when we go down that path, we're just going to head left, and we're just going to go straight ahead, and we're going to take our very next left, and you'll just see a little gate, and you'll run through, and we're going to run through all the way to the end, and eventually you'll see that little green triangle over his head, and he's back here, and there's a weapon box that you can open too, and you'll see him there, and we're just going to accept his bounty, and we're going to grab it. If you already did the bounty, great, and you just got to go and head over to Cassie. If you didn't, then you got a little bit of trouble ahead, but we're going to get onto that right away. Now that we've found the snitch, we picked up his bounty, we need to complete it before Cassie will show up. If you do the bounty and you fail at any time, it's not like a normal bounty. Pretty much as soon as you pick it up, if you were to die right in that spot, it would fail the bounty. Unlike other bounties, if you pick it up and let's say you die right outside of where you pick it up, it usually won't fail on you, and you can just respawn and do it again. As soon as you pick it up, you die, you fail, and then that's going to be a big pain because then we got to run around and find Snitch. And it might take 10, 15, 20 minutes, and it might take an hour because I knew the first time I did it, I died just because I was getting so impatient right at the end. There was just a couple elites and the dude I had to kill, and I was just like, screw it, and I ran out there and tried to kill him, and I got killed, and then you just see, oh, bounty failed. And I'm like, oh my God. So I had to go and look for him again. So just be very careful when you're on this bounty. It seems like the NPCs are a little tougher than normal, and they just have a little better tactics. So you're just going to have to play smart. What I would recommend is bring a friend or bring like a skill build or a hybrid healing build, something you're not worried about dying at any point. And if you do die, you got your buddy with you and he can revive you, because just don't waste all that time. Learn from my mistake. It just wasn't any fun. So Cassie moves every 36 hours. So once you finish that bounty, there's going to be a little shopping cart thing sitting around somewhere on your map in DC. And that's where she's going to be. So you can just click on it and just go to the nearest safe house. And it will usually just, with the little directional path, take you right to her. If you didn't complete the bounty, you won't be able to see any of your goods. But if you did complete your bounty, all good. You'll have to wait till the following day if you did it on Tuesday, because she opens up on Wednesday, I believe 4 a.m. Pacific time. That's the way, at least on my time. I don't know if it's 4 a.m. all times on Wednesday, but that's just the way it is over here. One thing to note, though, once you completed the bounty once, you don't have to complete it again. So let's say I completed the first week. Next week, Cassie's back. I just have to go find the snitch. Once I find the snitch, just accept the bounty. You don't even have to complete it. I found this out because I just died right away after I completed the bounty the second time. And I was like, oh, maybe I can go to Cassie. Was able to go Cassie. And I bought the Fox Pair this week. So I hope all that helped you guys. You guys have a great day. Have fun farming it. And just remember, Cassie moves every 36 hours. So I don't remember if I had to find Snitch again for it to pop back up. But you should be able to buy everything. Sorry, I can't talk. You should be able to buy everything the first time you find her, hopefully. So just make sure you bring about 30 to 45K in credits, and you should be good to go. I'll see you guys next time. Have a great day. Thanks for sticking around.